What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm bringing you guys another amazing set of games featuring the Mawile team that we showed off in yesterday's video. Today I want to direct you guys immediately to the question of the day, and that is, do you guys like it when I show you guys rental teams and teams that I personally make that have that That's a Plus One swagger sauce on it? Or do you guys like it when I use like other content creators or other flavor of the month teams and just showcase other really cool teams that I happen to find rental codes for? I'm curious because I actually wouldn't mind making more content featuring the basic rental teams that a lot of other content creators use, and I also wouldn't mind just experimenting more and making more teams myself. So let me know which one you want to see more of, because either way you guys are going to start getting a lot more rental codes. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Little quick rundown of this team. Remember, we used this team yesterday. If you want to see more highlights from this team, check out yesterday's video. It's a really big colossal Dragapult team. We also have the ability to go Dragapult Cobalion. We can go Gengar Cobalion, Gengar Mawile, Mawile Togekiss. There's a bunch of really cool things we can do. We're going to try and use a little bit more Mawile today because I feel the Pokemon, we have to Dynamax with it at least once to actually flex on somebody. So we're going to try our best to do that. We're going to hop right on into the games. Here we go. All right. First game of the day. I think I talked about like Primarina not being popular anymore, and there's the Primarina right there. So it's going to be a little bit harder to use Colossal than I would originally have liked, but you know what? Just because there's a Primarina doesn't mean that I can't go for absolutely massive sludge waves against it. So let's see, how do I want to deal with this? I'm kind of digging the Mawile. I'm kind of digging Mawile Gengar, and I think I was talking about Dynamaxing Mawile. It might be time. So let's go. We have Gengar, Mawile. Gengar's actually really good against this guy's team. I think a little bit of redirection might not be terrible. I wish I had Air Slash on this Togekiss. I actually do not. I could also think about bringing like a mid-game Dragapult. Colossal is still technically usable. I think I'm just going to bring Togekiss and Cobalion because I do think I'm going to end up Dynamaxing my Mawile. So having the Togekiss to be able to yawn, redirect, and then the Cobalion to just slam close combats into the Umbreon and the Lucario might be my best shot. I'm looking at that team thinking the Amoonguss might be a little bit of an issue, but it really does depend on what I get done with the Mawile. Because Mawile can, again, I can Dynamax that thing, I can set those misty terrains, and then what are you going to do, Amoonguss? What are you going to do? I never even heard of what you're going to do, because I'm going to be melting everything with these absolutely massive Sludge Waves. Sludge Wave Gengar, actually a little bit of a history lesson, used to be a Pokemon. It's the event Amoonguss right there, so I think it's mixed spread stats. The thing about the, the Gengar, it used to be an event-only move from Gen 6. There was a Rash Gengar, I think, that was given out. I think I still have mine. I should make that one the legal one because it's shiny, too. But it had Sludge Wave, and that was the only way to get Sludge Wave Gengar, and it was really fun to use back in X and Y. But this is a really good lead for us. We are going to be, like I said, Dynamaxing our Mawile, and we're going to be going for a Max Starfall into the Machamps.com. We're testing this team on casual battles right now, just because I want to be able to use some Mawile. Also, you guys can totally let me know if you guys hate seeing the casuals. We don't always have to play casuals, but sometimes when I'm playing a team, I personally just feel that like right now there is a little bit of a longer move timer on casual. I can do a lot more of an in-depth job explaining my thought process, and also 90% of the time the teams are still really good, and I feel just like we get a much better viewer experience by having a lot longer to explain the team comps, and it's not like they're using not fully evolved Pokemon. It's just this guy happens to be using Machamps.com. Mind shows. Anyways, big Mawile. Absolutely massive Mawile right now. Going up to that 314, holy moly. Let's see what he goes for. Knockoff, you totally can. And the reason why that knockoff was able to work there is because we're using a modest Gengar. A little bit never lucky with the modest Gengar. It's just that you don't actually find too many Pokemon that are above base 100 that are still, I guess, how do I put this? You don't find too many base 100 speed Pokemon that are still EV trained and then natured in speed. The only other one would be like Terrakions, Cobalions, and things like that, and things Gengar wouldn't really want to fight anyways. So I'm really surprised he even went for that knockoff. But again, this Spore's going to fail here, so we're still in a great spot. There we go. Now let's see. We need to bring out a Pokemon that can put big damage up into that Amoonguss. I think we're actually going to come with the Cobalion. We're probably going to have to bounce it, and it might be a Koba Berry, but I think we're going to be okay. Another Machamps.com. Call this guy Machampion King. Holy moly, are you really going to do that? I'm so down for this. I'm actually going to ignore that thing. We're going to go after the Amoonguss here, because he's just going to go for a Rage Powder anyways. So we're actually just going to go like this. We're going to pop a big bounce. And an Iron Steel Spike. This guy's team's way too reactive, first of all. Be a much better single. So there's a Rage Powder. We're playing around that Rage Powder right there. So Mawile, show what you're working with right now. Bounce. And then next turn, you know, that bounce should be able to KO the Amoonguss after the Steel Spike damage. I say should, and then we're going to be able to slam in a Play Rough into the Umbreon. Oh, he wishes. Okay. That's a little bit weird. I do have to respect whatever his last Pokemon is. Like, Pre-Marina would be very problematic as the last month. That's so much damage still. That's nuts. We should be able to just KO this Amoonguss, though. Let me think about what I want to do, because it could protect or I could miss a bounce. I think I'm actually going to just try and go for the Starfall into the Umbreon. I'm going to try it. It'd be really dope to, like, Oko that thing. Life Orb Mawile is no slouch in the damage department. Let's go. Hopefully I don't miss. He did protect. Okay, cool. So bounce is never going to work versus that guy. It's good to know. He has protect. Let's see how much damage your Umbreon takes, Chief. Yawn. Okay, there is one of those misty terrains on the board. So good luck with that. Oh, nice wish, buddy. Nice wish. Maybe you should have wished for a Focus Sash. Get that out of here. Mawile's hanging on right now. And let's see what the last one is. It's probably Primarina, if I had to guess. So we'll see. Mawile's not that thick. Lucario, okay, that's great. That's really good. Air Balloon Lamount. So what do I have exactly? I have Togekiss in the back, which is decent versus Lucario. He's gonna max it. I think you actually want to, like, Iron Head this guy. Iron Head the Amoonguss. I don't know if it'll KO. It might. And I actually do think that you want to, like, bounce this Lucario, because I think he's gonna go after the Cobalion with, like, a close combat. And we are using a speed-natured Cobalion, so we are gonna be able to outspeed the Lucario. He's either using Rage Powder or using what is he using? Rage Powder or just going for something weird? Protect. He goes for the double Protect with the Amoonguss. Okay, hey, that's fine. And I don't even know if I can take out this Amoonguss, but I do know that I'm going to be able to bring in my Togekiss and just go for a Dazzling from there and be fine. He goes for a Power Up Punch. Hey, you know what? We were talking about, I think that's like a transfer-only move. Well, now. So, hey, sometimes those things happen. Power Up Punch busted. We are going to be able to KO the Amoonguss, though, and he's going to be able to Dynamax this Lucario. And he's probably wishing my Mawile would get hit by Sleep, but I surround myself with a Protective Mist, so I'm fine. I am fine and dandy. Are you going to max yourself now, Chief? Are you going to max? Maybe. Guess not. Oh, bounce from the heavens. Cobalion. Big damage. Give me that. Give me that para. That's weird. What? Oh, he has an air balloon. I was going to be like, what? We paired in a Misty Terrain? You don't see that very often. Did I miss my player field? I hate to see it, but it's funny. We just paralyzed a Lucario in a Misty Terrain because he had an air balloon. Yo, it does not get much better than that. This guy's like, what? And so I think it's really funny, though. Like I said, this guy is using a Transformon. He had, like, Machamps.com because we're on the casual ladder. But, like, games like this are hilarious. Like, that shit's funny. Like, you can watch your Zangs and find the in-depth competitive strategies, or you can paralyze a Lucario in a Misty Terrain. And I'm signed up for this content. Because that's what I make content for, is to find those weird scenarios like that. All right, look at this team. T-Tar Excadrill with another Pre-Marina. What is... I could have swore it was either this video or last video. Like, I talked about, no one uses Pre-Marina anymore. I'm fine to use Colossal. And then, like, here we are. Okay, how do I want to deal with this? Grimmsnarl is actually a little bit harder to deal with than you might think. But I do think that we are able to get away with Cobalion here. I think Cobalion Dragapult is actually pretty dope. And I'm pretty sure that Grimm is just going to set screens, but we have ways to play around it. I know that there is a Duraludon over there to go for, like, ignoring redirection, but I still think Togekiss is better than you might think, just because it's super effective in so many of those mons. And I actually do think that Gengar can still be a lot of value if used in the right situation. And that right situation is Focus Blast. I think we can one-shot that Duraludon with a Choice Specs Focus Blast. I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious. This guy's going to have, like, Duraludon and T-Tar, and I'm going to have a Gengar, and I'm just going to freaking pop him like it's hot, and it's going to be the best thing you ever see in your life. So let's go. There's no way they're expecting the Gengar. So Grimmsnarl and Rapidash. Okay. That's fine. I think you actually want the Grim off the board. I wonder if he's going to go for a Thunder Wave. That'd be really weird, right? That would be weird. Ha. Let's go for a Max. Do I actually want a Steel Spike? I don't think you want to Airstream. Like, he might be Airstreaming me back, but I think you just want to go for a Steel Spike into the Grim. Just because I want the, yeah, let's just go for it. So we're going to go for a Beat Up Justify combo. And if he goes for Thunder Wave, he goes for Thunder Wave. And if he wants to go in with, like, Rapidash and my Dragapult, we have that Sash. So let's let him get his Reflect up. I think it'll be okay. And then from there, we're going to get a little bit bulkier. And then Cobalion will carry us to victory. Historically, I haven't ever really been a big fan of Cobalion, but Cobalion does a lot of things as far as the Justify beat-up meta that the other Pokemon just really don't. Like, compared to, like, a Terrakion, well, you know, Terrakion can't use Bounce, right? That's pretty important. And compared to, like, Lucario's too slow and can't use Bounce. Compared to Arcanine, it can't use Bounce. Like, the Airstream, the ability to set your own speed control while still just dumbstring people and going for, like, stabbed Steel Spikes is, like, really, really big. Like, again, it's not nearly as strong as something like Terrakion, but it has the correct stats. It has what we like to say is all the right moves in all the right places. And is this Rapidash Trick Rooming me? I'm just curious. So we are going to get +4. He has a Reflect up. I should still be able to kill the Grim unless it's like a Berry with a Reflect. Alright, he's cool. He's faster than I thought. Okay, cool. So he's full speed Jolly again. That's our Sashes up right now. Yep. And let's see. Big Steel Spikes. Value. Delete. Don't want you sticking around and going for Thunder Waves. Man, Sash Grim would be busted there. That'd be hard to deal with. Okay, so yeah, that thing's down. The Rapidash still outspeeds us. Rapidash is actually a really good Pokemon. We have a Kanto Rapidash team coming out probably in 2 or 3 days. Let me know if you guys are hyped for that. It's a Kanto Rapidash team that's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to show that one off. There's the T-Tar. I feel like I'm in a good spot versus T-Tar. Like, am I wrong? Do you guys think that, like, this is a board that I'm like, T-Tar is pretty pog here. Let's see, though. We should probably get that, kind of want to get that Rapidash off the board. What's he going to do with the T-Tar? Max and just nuck me or something? I'm going to have +2 defense, so I'm going to ally switch here. I could even beat up again. Damn, that'd be pog. I don't think I need that many boosts, though. I think it'd be better just to ally switch and soak damage on that slot. Because he's going to let the grab. He might even protect the T-Tar to fish for like a weakness policy proc. He's maxing the Rapidash. Okay. Go for it, Chief. I wonder if he's like, oh, he's maxing the T-Tar. Wait, that was a Cherish Ball T-Tar. T-Tars don't come in. Wait, dude. T-Tars don't come in Cherish Balls. I can't think of a scenario where like there's an event T-Tar, because even the Larvitar you get for Sword and Shield. Hypnosis with the blind Hypnosis Rapidash. Good thing I used the ally switch. Hey, get out of here, Rapidash. No one likes you. So let me know if there's a T-Tar that could come in a Cherish Ball. That thing's gone. I'm happy this Rapidash is like taking out my Dragapult too. Like the sand taking out my Dragapult is amazing. I wonder if he's gonna go for like a crunch into my Dragapult. Or if he's going for like a Nuck into the Cobalion slot. Flare! Are you reading my ally switch? No. Haha. You took away his sand. I will take that. Yo, we in the biz like to say we take those. He still has a Reflect up, but like, things are looking pretty good for our hero right now. If only I had a way to capitalize. Oh, Gengar's so good here. Remember what I said. Specs Gengar, Focus Blast, destroys everyone. Okay, let's think about how we want to do this. I can destroy everything. You're dead. Someone's gone. That's what, you know, to do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around, that's what it's all about. Focus Blast. Yo, let's go. Oh my gosh. Don't you just love to see that? Don't you just love to see it? I'm sure he was orbed. And even with the reflect up, we're at +2 stab. You know we take those. You know we be taking those. Feels good, man. This team can do so many cool things. This team can do so many cool things. Alright, so our last set of games for the day. Raichu Pincurchin, some sort of Urshifu, Duraludon, Rillaboom, Dragapult. Okay, I don't have a ton of terrain control, but I do think that like Colossal is great versus like Raichu teams. So I think like Colossal is actually really good. I actually want to go like Colossal Togekiss, as weird as that sounds, and then be able to bring in my Dragapult in a little bit. If that, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I think that's probably a little bit better play, because like we'll just be able to set everything we want immediately, and then bring in the Dragapult like mid game, and then maybe close things out with Mawile. I think Mawile is actually like really, really underrated here. Sucker Punch does massive damage versus Raichu and Dragapult, and we have the Intimidates for the Rillaboom. No matter what Urshifu form that is, Mawile is great against it, so I think Mawile is still a really good pick here. Hey, let's go. It's time to end this man's career. Now, a lot of people think you have to go all in, Dynamax, get all your weakness policy procs. I think that's a way that, I just want to say the way that people look at that, I think is not the most optimal. Sometimes letting your opponent go like all in with their thing, mitigating that like heavy turn 1 all in play, and then just going for a really heavy turn 2 play can be so good. Like right now, he has access to like fake outs and just all these sorts of crazy nukes. And I can kind of just like sit back and use Follow Me or like Yawn or literally anything. Let him do whatever he wants, then bring my Dragapult turn 2 and win the game. So let's see how I want to deal with this. Who's more of a threat, Rillaboom or Dragapult? I can just Dynamax my Togekiss this game. I'm going to do it. This is just going to be fun. This is just going to be good old fun. Starfall, where are you looking, Chief? Who says I have to do what you want to do? Who thinks I'm going to use Follow Me? Why would I Follow Me when I can just win? Because what does he think we're going to do? What does he think? He's taking a long time because he's like, I have no clue what's happening right now. Now, I don't think we can pick up any like massive KOs here. Might be able to kill the Dragapult if we're lucky. But what I do know is he's not going to have a good time fighting it. This is a very sticky lead. Yep, he's switching. And also, doing this takes away his Rillaboom's terrain for future turn. Oh my goodness. Delete you. You know what would be really dope too is if we fake out of the Togekiss. I think he thought we were going after the Dragapult slot with the Volcalith, and so we went in there to switch. I don't need to switch when I can just win. My Colossal's still just a decent Pokemon. That's like 80 or 90 base special attack. Works for me, right? Fake out? Ha! Force you to respect me, and then disrespect you right back. Take that Life Orb damage literally anywhere else. Big Starfall, taking away your Grassy Train, by the way. And all we gotta do is hit this Heat Wave. That Duraludon, call him Duralugon. No, I'm saying. And there's a Misty Terrain. So, like, you can't come in with your big Dragon attacks, guys. Remember, Misty Terrain. Do we hit our moves? Never lucky. Never lucky. Anyways, like I was saying, Misty Terrain makes it so Dragon-type attacks are heavily weakened. They're heavily weakened. And I got lefties on the Togekiss. That's dope. Triple max guard blow out. Yeah, it's fine. That sucks. We didn't get that KO. Let's see what we got. I don't care if he flash cannons me. He has no clue what our Togekiss set really is. So, like, he probably assumes we're like a bulky kiss. Or sorry, I don't know, he sees our leftovers. He might know that we suck. He's gonna max it. I think this is an incorrect choice. Like, flash cannon ain't doing it. You're way too low to Dynamax either of these two picks, my guy. Maybe missing that Heat Wave is good, because right now he's maxing a Pokemon that has, like, that's within Sucker Punch range for a Mawile. And like I was talking about the Misty Terrain, like, if you want a Misty Terrain, like, okay, Steel Spike, it won't KO. I'm way too thick for that. It's a defense boost that doesn't really come into play here. Are we gonna get to Meteor Beam somebody? Stomping Tantrum. Go for it. I might die. Yeah, it's 4 times. Let's see what we actually do. More life orb damage, please. Alright, so that's within range for a Mawile. Starfall, KOs. I think I hit the real one with it. Alright, so we just have to send out something that's faster than the Duraludon. I think I have my Dragapult in the back. Let me think about this. Mawile is good here. I'm gonna send the Mawile. Let's go, Mawile. Let's go, Mawile. Yeah, it has to be his Dragapult. Look at this. Mawile. Get checked. Yeah, Cure Body doesn't really work there. Yeah, I think we just gotta Sucker Punch the Duraludon. I think we take it out. Ah, wrong one. So we're gonna go for the Starfall into the Dragapult. I think we can KO with a Sucker Punch here. Into the Duraludon. I think we can. I think we can. I think. Oh, he has a defense boost. Maybe not. Yeah, I forgot he got a Steel Spike. And he's. Nah, we'll see though. Sucker Punch, go away. Yeah, he has that defense boost. This is not looking good for our heroes. Never looking good. Flamethrower, Mawile, never lucky. Yo, we thick though. You don't need to be Mega Mawile to be mega thick. All because of that Heat Wave missed, man. All because of that Heat Wave miss. He was so gone. At the very least, he's gonna like potentially use his Dragon Ball here unless it's that big sash. And then we do have a Dragon Ball in the back to be able to tap that Duraludon out. Awesome. And what's his last Mon? The fact that like he only has the last Mon left, I think it's actually really, really important. I might protect with my Togekiss this turn. Urshifu. And it is the Dark Urshifu. Oof. Get it? Oof. Urshifu? Ha. Can't protect against an Urshifu. That sucks. Yeah. Just try and see what we got. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Mawile! Ah! He had 2 defense boosts. Yo, turn around and let me hit that, though. Mawile staying alive. And staying alive. Who are you hitting, though? Brick Break. Oh, you're ignoring the... So, you had the... There's a Togekiss on the board. You know what a Togekiss is, right? With 4 times super effective. Holy moly. We'll take those. We almost threw. Let's be real. We did. But we... Only because of the Heat Wave. And just bring out a fast one. I can't believe he's like, what? How dare you? Dragonurse is weakened in the Misty Terrain, but that's fine. We'll take the wins regardless. Mawile picked up some KOs that game. That was a pretty value Mawile game.